Okay, it's been a couple of days. Can't sleep. My anxiety and stress has kind of gone through the roof. Now, for those who've basically watched this channel and seen what's been going on, I'm currently going through a bit of a custody battle, which I'm not going to talk too much about it. There's no point talking about it because, I don't want to get social services on my back. But I do want to talk about allegations. I have an ex-partner of mine. We're technically still married. But the worst part about it is she made my life a living hell. If you want to check out a video response I did previously, talking about my insecurities and also about my history with this person, just go a couple of videos back and you'll see. This one is scary because systematically she's trying to make me kill myself. And it's hard to kind of discuss it without breaching loads of legal etiquette, but I could really care less anymore. Now, most people, when they harass you, they would do it via text messages. They would do it via, several different methods. They'll do it on Facebook, Twitter, you name it. She tends to do it by going to the police several times in regards to allegations. And also through lawyers. She's got a legal team representing her currently because she has a legal loophole via the system, because here in the UK you used to get something called legal aid. So if you had a legal dispute, they would help you out basically and help you get a lawyer. In America you kind of get a public defender who does like pro bono work and needs to basically make money. Now here, that was changed by a bunch of greedy bastards who thought, no, we're not going to do that because legal costs are expensive. Drinking some Pepsi. So I have to go to court and represent myself. Problem is, the judges in said courthouses don't listen. The first instance was she filed a non-molestation order against me, inciting that I beat her up. That, I was smacking her around and doing all this and that stuff. And the one reason why she did it was because I managed to get an order in because my children were being affected and being harmed. And again, I'm not going to talk too much about that situation because I've been told not to, because I did a video on this before. The video got taken down. So she would do it by spreading lies at my children's local school, getting the children's teachers to come after me and say that I was abusing my children. She got her lawyer to come in and say I was abusing my children. And she'll do so by saying that I'm that the word is coaching them into hating her. And this is the worst thing. I went to court over this non-molestation order to dispute it. I had all the evidence to prove that she was wrong, because basically the whole order was based on a apparent phone conversation I had where I threatened to kill her. Showed my phone bill, boom, nothing's there. Judge decides in her favour because I find out the judge won't listen to me because I'm representing myself. I need a legal person to represent me. Then I find out that as I go to court for a custody battle, that I'm probably going to end up losing my children. And there's nothing I can do about it because she keeps putting the pressure on. She keeps making up allegations and accusations. Keeps telling people that I'm harming her. She even went so far as to make allegations of rape. What? And this is what bugs me. How can we talk and preach about equality? We've got feminism, which is supposed to talk about women's suffrage, women's equality, and the fact that women don't get paid as much as men. But yet you have fathers in the role that, of the kind of I don't want to use the word mother, but the stay-at-home parent, I think would be the kind of advocate word, or the appropriate word for this. And but for some reason, we turn it into a situation where fathers can't do that. If you're seen doing that, you're seen as weak. We have laws here that are extremely sexist, and I'm going to use the term sexist because that's what they are. And they see the man as the individual that shouldn't be taking care of children on their own, shouldn't be the lone parent. That's a woman's job. And this is literally what these people do. You have industries such as social services dominated by women who automatically are trained to go after the man because everything's the man's fault. You have very few and far in between in terms of male social workers, and there's no common sense in these industries either. Trust me, I attempted to explain what common sense is to some of these people and they don't understand. You have teachers who are not trained to actually assess children and their emotional well-being because they're given paperwork that has these little marginal, like little books to say, this is how a child behaves, this is how a child behaves, you need to do this. So, I'm being harassed. I've had false allegations and accusations thrown my way. And I have someone trying to make me commit suicide. And yet she's seen as the victim. Because I would never call myself a victim because I don't associate myself as a victim. Because the moment you associate yourself as a victim, that will turn you into a situation where you'll just loathe yourself. There's no happiness there. I went from being someone who was finally getting things right. I have a fiance, beautiful fiance I want to marry. I was getting my career sorted in the industry that I love. I was ready to move so that I could make a mark for myself and produce something for my children. And I've spent 6 months of 2016 and this year has been absolute hell because of an individual and their vendetta. I can't go too much into it, but I've given you as much information there, and it's a shame how we're supposed to be a progressive society. Even with this Brexit vote, we're supposed to be a progressive society that is supposed to be basically progressing in terms of, like on national TV, we see women speak out about women's rights. You know, we're supposed to basically have equal opportunities for everyone. We're supposed to be advancing technologically. But the same old shit keeps happening. Good people are suffering because you've got so many arseholes that are willing to make your life a living hell for their own agendas. And every day it's many a sleepless night. I used to be in amazing shape. Look back at some of my videos. Many a sleepless night, many an anxiety attack, many a time of stress. I stress out. I fall asleep when I can. I wake up, do the same thing again. Take my kids to school, have an anxiety attack when I get home, go to sleep, wake up again, pick the kids up from school, make dinner, play some games with the kids, wait till they sleep, cry, and then go on to this. I know I'm probably singing from a very nasty song sheet and talking like something like a broken record in a sense, sounding like a broken record. But I just can't take it anymore. We're supposed to be progressive. Where the fuck is the progression? Is it so that women can have equal rights? They don't want to give up the rights that they have? Men can be abused too. And I hope one day I can tell this story. I can open up without people threatening lawsuits. I hope one day I can look behind me and just say, you know what, she's gone. That overbearing shadow of a broken relationship. Now I get to walk into court on the final court date and have a judge not listen to me. Have a lawyer make me have an emotional breakdown because that's her job. Then she'll probably go and defend the next pedophile or serial killer and try and get them off. Because obviously, you know, money's good, hey? There's no moral compass here. There's all moral ambiguity in the whole situation, because it's okay because you're not the one getting hurt. You just got to hurt someone else. I didn't want to do this video today, but I thought, fuck it. If you understand what I'm talking about, if you can draw your own shit from this vlog, then great. But I'm just letting you guys know I'm a broken man at the moment. Hopefully I'll get enough energy to do the E3 video and just discuss about games again, and, you know, have something that I can enjoy. Or probably I'm just going to sit at home and get fat. Well, this is not really my home. I don't have a home. Anywho, have a good night, guys.